Sorry. I had it turned up earlier. Hello. I'm back with Stationeers. Yeah. It was kind of bugging me that I didn't manage to finish this last week, so... Not last week, weekend. I'm going to finish my piping today. I've done a couple of little things while I was offline. I moved the water inside here because I just got thoroughly fed up with it. I've also started trying to transfer gases across to save the ones that are in the system. Most of it's been the waste gas from here because I want that for my energy recovery system. So there is a very big tank just sat in space here. A lot of hot gas in it. But yeah, today's overall goal is to try and finish the underworks of this place. See, big tank with quite a lot of stuff in it. 140 kilomoles of yeah. So anyways, my first task is going to be to make an explosive mixture tank. Not going to be a big tank. In fact, I will probably use an actual tank rather than an insulated tank for this. Pretty rare for me. But considering the temperatures on Mars, this should help keep the liquid at a sensible temperature at all times. Liquid, gases. Actually, is that a good idea? Because if it goes below a certain point, then thingy is going to start. Yeah. I care. Don't think I care. I just need to make sure there's enough pressure in it. It can't turn into it. Yeah. Okay, that would work. So this, I guess I'll put this over here. I think I'm carrying on with my red theme for now, folks. That's the colour might work. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I did. I put in some pipes along here, which represent pipes that will eventually be used for things. I also did a little bit of work this room. So, basically I hooked it up so I can just drop in the fuel Jenny, and hopefully it just fits. Hopefully I put everything right around. Basically this thing is going to store coal. There'll be a logic circuit on this, which basically dispatches the coal every time one gets low. Bit in it gets low. And then there is a monitoring system in it, which will tell me if there is truly low coal in the system. There's like 400 lots in there at the moment. Fine. Oh, and the hopper here is to actually dump the coal into the system. It goes under here, up there, into a stacker to make sure it's at 400s, and then goes into the vending machine. Not very exciting. So, this guy. Go away. Pink, red. Basically, I'm going to put 3 types of gases. The outfeed be there, let's say. I'll switch that back to red pipe work. Red insulation pipe. Something like that. Now the infeeds to this is either going to be NOS and hydrogen. NOS and X, no, not X. Volatiles, which is basically hydrogen. Or hydrogen and oxygen. Now, ideally, I would always want to use NOS and hydrogen. Which is heat. Basically, providing I've got NOS, well, what I'm thinking is this. Logic-wise, it's going to be pressurized to a certain point with this, and then if I've got NOS, it'll put in an equal amount of NOS, and anything left will be filled up with oxygen. So that basically I get a perfect combustion at all times. It shouldn't be too hard to do. It's just going to be some pumps and that's about it. Really. But I do need to get the pipe too. So, pink pipe. Actually, hang on. Mind. Let's put the pumps in so I know where they go. And I'm thinking, just going to. There. 2, 3. With each one having its own feed. Hydrogen, of course, being pink. Now let's hook that one first. I'll dismantle that cube in a minute. Okay. Right. That is hydrogen hooked up to there. I guess I'll do oxygen next. That's the next longest one. Wait. Wait. Is it a good idea? Just thinking I want oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide in the middle. Oh, sorry, I'll take the nitrogen up and over. Got it. It'll be fine. It'll all work out smoothly. Probably, maybe, possibly not. Oh, I just realised there's another reason to do this. Because I'm going to be OCD, I am going to change this. Which is, of course, there's a pump in the way, which means I need one further across. Uh-oh. At least that didn't depressurize anything. Mess that up. Well. Those in. Okay. Back to business. Oxygen. Stop. Now I gotta work out how to deal with this thing. Because of course I kind of need to turn it back into gas. Because at the moment I've got it stored as pretty much entirely a liquid. No, at the moment it's actually all gas. Because reason. Gas. Okay, I think there's not enough in it is basically the problem. Well, whatever. Gotta work out how to do this now. I think all of the conversions between these don't take into account pressure differences. Minor problem, that is. Do I need to put some logic on this? I'm tempted to say it's worth putting logic on this. I think it's worth just putting a digital valve like this one in here to stop flow, and then have it push everything across. Going to be normal way. In that case, a digital valve. pressure regulator. To a purge valve. That's it. Which is everything it can. Okay. Didn't think about that when I stored this as tried to store this as liquid. Problem. Oh well. Alright. So basically, I think if I froze this, it would turn back to liquid. Because it's like, I'm keeping it purposely above freezing because I don't want it to blow up the tanks. It's staying as a gas because there isn't enough in it. It's fine. That's what I just worked down. Right. Transformer. Orange cable. I don't want to put red cable on this. Right, Nick. Orange cable. Right. That's that hooked up. I will tailor to the spot. Okay, there they are. So, what do I want this to do? Pressure below 67 megapascal. Add H2. If N2O exists, add vent. Take off N2O amount. Work out remaining H2. Add O2 as needed. Might actually have to do some maths in this thing. So, I haven't hooked the tank up. That's the issue. Don't really care how much oxygen there is. Don't care about how much else there is. Pull off that tank information. Logic error. There we go. Right. Now tell me how much NOS there is. So. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 devices, which is one too many. Hooray. Right. Batch commands it is. First things first, I need to NOS pump. Two. O2. Okay, put them in the order they're going to be used in. Then I want pink. Tank. LB. R0. Device match. Pressure. Maximum. Then basically do R0 R0 to melt. FD0 on R1. So that'll turn on off the H2 until we get to 6 megapascal. Why have I got no H2? Minor problem. My guess is somewhere. There it is. Oh, that's now working. Okay. Cool. Perfect. Well, those. Go. Okay, well that's working. To turn that off, turn that off. Okay. So the next bit is I'm adding in NOS. That just happens. So LB R0, the tank. Basically, I'm just trying to get to 50% on that. So, R0, 0.5. Basically, I'm just trying to turn on the pump. So, D1 on R0, R1, sorry. Then I want a purge van. So SB attach all R1 and the digital good valve. So that's basically going to turn on everything. However, there's no point running it. It's complicated. I need to go get one. There's no point running that unless there's actually not in it, which is wasting power. So I guess I need to split the code between is there NOS in that tank.
Hydration critical.
Yes, lady, I'm dealing with it. Basically, I need to put the if logic of whether or not there is anything in the tank before I turn it. Okay. And the if I guess if it's the logic is yes, there is stuff in the tank, not the oxygen one goes. So, I'm actually going to put this. I don't know whether or not I need to check the mirror or else. R0, D3. So pressure. Oh. Branch too high. No NOS. And I need to put in a S on D2 to turn off the oxygen pump. It's just a hard. So this one, I need to turn on hard constant. Then I need to work out what I'm doing next. Tank. Yeah, you only get ratios. So I want ratio of nitrous oxide, ratio times into a different constant. And theoretically, no, actually this should work. So subtract this into R2, R1, R0. So take off how much nitrogen oxide is from volatiles. Hopefully it never does the weird thing of if it equals 0 thingy. Then I need oxygen. I need to divide that by 2. It's H2O. Yep. So half of what's left, I then need to add in as oxygen. So, well, A less than which is the amount I'm trying to get to, and that number changed every single time because as I add it, it's going to mess up the ratios the other bits. So hopefully this works. It should. So, 2 modes. Oh well. Put in 7 megapascal of hydrogen. Do I make it wait until it has got 7? Yeah. Branch to line. R0 7,000 main. That'll force it to put in okay. Does this work? I feel like I'm making my life far too. The simple way would be to make 2 tanks. Basically, then put a bit of logic in. There's nothing in here. That one gets used instead. That would be so much easier. Do I do it like that? It'd kind of be cool to do it this way. But I'm sitting there thinking, well, if I run out of 8 NOS and it's put oxygen in, just getting the NOS to 50% isn't going to work. So technically I need to do the maths to make sure that I still plus the oxygen and heat in. Ah! Like I said, the simple microphone. The simple way, stay. Thank you. Is to just split the tanks out. I like overcomplicating things, but do I really want to do the maths on this and actually trust that it'll work? Hang on. Let me manually pressurize this. I want to see how many moles of H2 this might. Doesn't work, does it? about 22 kilomoles. And I haven't got enough NOS for that. That's a minor problem. Basically, I'm instantly going to test whether this works. No. I'm chickening out. Yeah, I'm definitely chickening out. In that case, my logic circuit is going to be different. Everything but that stays. Back. You will let it. Back too far. So. So, how am I doing this? I am, for all intents and purposes, I am pressurizing this vessel 6 megapascal, 7 megapascal. I am putting in as much NOS as I possibly can, providing NOS is available, and then putting it to a 50% ratio of H2. So all I just did is messed up. Clear. So if not available, pump to max 7 megapascal. No, I can do 3.5 megapascal. Add H2 to 0.5 ratio. Mean. G main. So. L. R0 D3 pressure. Logically, so larger than 0. As one if this is available. Then I am no, I just want pressure, don't I? Maximum. So then I want it is if I will put 7,000 in this because theoretically it should always be half thingy, half hydrogen, half moss. That's fine. Right. One if Nos needs adding. So then in theory, I could do an and on those two. And if both of them are valid, I can then turn on SD1 on 2. I then need thing. And the purge valve. Separately to that, and completely independently on the math side, I'll spell that. Oh, there we go. And then basically, we just turn on P0 if it is any other. Hello. Right, I get it.
Waste tank caution.
I was thinking, why the hell are you not working? Then realised it is working. Pumping so fast that this thing is just emptying. Because there's already volatiles in it, it's gonna take a while to switch on. Cool. Complicatedness. I mean, fun. Right. This one can actually be orange. I'll treat orange as less than 2. So. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think I'd rather not do that though. Okay. Orange pipe. Longer pipe. Up there for that. Okay. Okay. Actually, that was a bad idea. Go back to red. Okay. That's what I'm going to end up doing. A pair of digital valves, which I have none of in there. Use that. So now I've got NOS to actually fill the system for now. Okay. Different color cable. Go in. I just realized orange is a bad color to pick. The reason orange is a bad color to pick is because I've got a combustion tank, which is going to be that color. Oh, I missed one. No, I didn't. I caught it when I was doing it. Alright. So this one's a little bit simpler. Add pressure until thingy and thingy, 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 thingy. That makes sense? Good. I want... Right. Cable. There and there. Circuitry. Okay. 2, O2. I might as well stick tank in. So I'm actually thinking I'll probably put the logic. No, actually I want the logic on the other side. Tank pressure. Perfect. Ready. Be up. Main. Okay, main. So. Read. R0. D2. Pressure. SLT R0 R0 7000. D0 on 0. L 0 D2 Gen 233. Yes, D1 R 0. Super easy on the logic. That one will keep turning on and off to pressurized. Correct. Where's the NOS in there? Crap. Why did I do that? Alright. Off. Pump everything back out. Right. I need to filter out all the NOS. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Oh, in the storm, lovely. Just what I needed. Let's grab nitrous oxide filters. There. I know this isn't going to work great because I haven't got a pressurization on it. Don't care. Oh, and of course there's oxygen in it too, isn't there? Because of course there is. I'll deal with the oxygen in a minute. No, I should deal with it now. Okay, come here, oxygen filter. Need one of you. Though it won't work very well, that should very slowly start to reduce the amount of nitrogen thingy in there. While those will carry on out. I am also going to again, there will be stuff that won't work too. Right, let me go get water before my character dies. Pick up a couple of digital things. Go. Oh wow. Particle effects in this game are slightly CPU killing. Sorry, GPU killing. Must be said. Glad I put that light up. Makes doing this storm missions very much easier. Let's go deal with my need. Yeah. Got it. Carry on dealing with other bits for a minute. Like it's gonna do with charm. Bye bye, Pascal. Thanks. Hello, FPS. It's very stormy. I'm just going to make next set of batch potatoes for a minute. I think I got blown away. Lovely. Digital valve. 5. 5. Is there anything else I can take? That's pretty cool. Diodes on top of them. Oh, come on. I have to catch him quick. There we go. Talk quick. It does occur to me there's one extra thing I need to put in. I need to put a non-return valve in both of these. So that it can't mix the liquids weirdly. Get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Awkwardly, I could really do with that cable being there. Can't do that yet, can I? No, I can. I actually just realised I didn't need to depressurize this entire thing. That was actually correct. So annoying that I messed that up. Okay. Digital valve. I need turn valve. Make sure I don't get gas mixing. All that gone green. Oh, good. That was not where I meant to put that. Okay. Then I cancel that. Put you. If so, last bit of logic. L pressure. If pressure yes. T4 on R0. And I need to invert that. There are not command. Okay. Not R0, R0, T4 on R0. Right. Slightly concerned that there's not there. Should be in. Right. Okay. Okay, Basically, there's a little bit left in the tank, which is currently drained. Ideally, I should put pumps on. Make sure there's a pressure differential. Something I worked out. Um, no. Right. That is now draining through. Last of the end. And the O2 is dropping. Please. $43.3. Go on, drop to 43.2. Yeah, it does. Good. Right. Well, that's a mild annoyance, though. You finally empty. Oh, find him. At least I can turn you back to the correct way. That route is fine. Just need to wait for there's nothing to be in this H2 pipe. Mildly annoying. But oh well. Right, the last tank I want then. This. A recombustion tank. Large one at that. Right, we're in. That is also in the wrong spot. Right. Try that again. So, microphone, behave. Thank you. There's a certain point where the springs can't cope on the microphone thing. It just falls over. Right. This, basically, exactly what it sounds like. point where I am recombusting. Yeah. Which I will then use in the furnaces. As I learned last time, well, this is definitely possible. Can't do it in pipe jump. Thank you. I then need to... Okay. So, this is quite simple. Pump in liquid, heat it up enough that it goes kaboom, and then hopefully never let it drop below that level. Yeah, that is basically get. Oh. So. Two pipe heaters, and I have the choice. Do I take some of the hot gas from my energy recovery system? Tempted to say no to that. I don't think they're hot enough, basically. Okay, what else does it need? Going to make sure I don't up. You should have done the pipe. Oh, there it is. Okay. A perfect amount of wire was just used then. Okay. So, don't think there's much benefit of me actually putting much logic on this. Just a couple of standard logic I/O circuits. Or even just one. Because I should only ever need to run pre-combustion of this once. I just need to put gas. That much. Heat it up. Maybe. That is enough gas. Should be enough. Oh, I didn't quite have a cable. That up. Theory. Indeed. Writer. A pad. And memory. Memory will be set to contain a pressure. Say 1000. Right, read. Tank insulated. Sure. Read memory less than. And I won't turn this one on. But that should. Oh my god. Going nuts. Pipe heater 10 watts. What? That's 1,000 joules of heat per tick, which is a kilowatt. What? I not got enough pressure in it or something. Huh. If not, I'll stick an AC unit on it and just heat up the AC unit. Should work. No reason that shouldn't work. Sorry, having a brain fart. Getting sleepy. Uh-oh. What? I think the pressure's on to get lost in here. Weird. They didn't turn that over weirdly. That is mildly worrying. There should be no reason why that happened. I see what happened. Right. Yeah. So, what I need to do is cycle back to the area. Do that. Tag out vent. That gas here. Some of that will collect up in the scrubber because of the pollutant in the atmosphere. Right. That worked this time. Good. Don't just love annoying little problems like that. Stationeers is also, hello Neil, a hardcore space survival game. I am currently on Mars. It is nighttime and trying to survive, although the survival bit's pretty easy at this point. I'm just building stuff for the sake of building stuff now. Yeah, I would describe it mostly as a base builder. Technically, the idea is to leave the planet and bugger off elsewhere. But all that happens is you get to another planet and that's all your goal is on the other planet. So it's kind of a find your own fun in the planet you're in. In my case, making overcomplicated bases for the sake of it. Yeah. Normally I play this at weekends. I have played Satisfactory. I love Satisfactory. I want to play it again, but they keep updating it and breaking the game, so I am currently putting it off until they actually release V1. Yeah, how many hours have I got in it now? Yes. Between that and Factorio, and this is pretty much what... God's sakes. Epic. Why are you making me sign in with stuff? One sec. It is good fun, but it is really hardcore. Like, bits of it are unnecessarily complicated. I mean, let's face it, you can do full-on programming in the game, so not exactly going to be simple. Oh, does Epic not tell you how long you? Oh yeah, wow, I played 1,055 hours of Satisfactory apparently, and apparently we're near version 8. Yeah, I'll give a simple example is a door. Hang on, find a door like this one that requires 3 different items and 3 different tools to put together, and the other 3 to then take apart. So, you get the idea. I've currently just messed myself up because my lovely hydrogen line here has got oxygen in it, and it shouldn't have oxygen in it. So I'm currently filtering out the oxygen slowly. Yeah. Basically, I've just dumped something into the wrong line and I have to rebuild and resort the entire line to get it out. That is literally what I've just done. Right, and I'm also curious about why this is not heating as it should. In that case, switch tactic. Go away, pipe heaters. Don't like you. Okay. Right, let's try an air conditioning unit and see if that one works. Weirdly, although it's called an air conditioning unit, you can actually add heat and take away heat using it. Are there slot expansions? What do you mean by that? So, bottom middle is what's in my hands. So right now I have wire and a pair of wire cutters. They're the things I'm actively using. So you've got literally a left hand and a right hand. Everything else around the screen is stuff. So every single one of these is a bank of slots. Full with different things. That one's cable. That one's got steel frames and some other bits in it. This one's got walls, so you can make windows. And the bits to make those windows up. Pipe bits, liquid pipe bits. Yes, basically. Theoretically, there is a maximum amount of stuff you can carry, but considering you can dump, like, bag into a bag, it gets a bit nuts about how much stuff you could theoretically carry. Yeah, bottom 2 are purely just your active hand slots, what you are currently trying to use. And weirdly, you can't grow a third hand. go up. Really? Got that perfectly in the wrong spot. Okay. That is the air conditioning up. Turn you to 63C, because that should be enough to kickstart this. Are you actually going to warm up? No. Why are you not warming up? But wait, no, but right around. Oh god. So leave that for a minute. It actually starts. I would say Factorio, Satisfactory, and Stationeers are the main ones I play. Dyson Sphere I've started playing and enjoyed, but never actually finished a playthrough. Space Engineers I love, but the freaking engine on it is such a pain in the ass that I get fed up with it quite rapidly. I can't wait for Space Engineers 2, because apparently they're doing a full rebuild of the freaking engine, and it should actually work properly. I hope they do it. What else do I play? Vocaloids is quite good fun, but Volcanoid, sorry, it's a bit short. Subnautica is on my list to play. I've never played it. Raft is always good fun, but again, needs more content. I've played it through on the current content enough times now. Tried No Man's Sky, didn't really do it for me. It's too complicated to take too long to learn, basically. Engineer. Oh, Raft's good fun. Engineer is one I've played a little bit of, and I like the concept. I've just never really done it. Grounded is the most recent one I've played. I didn't play it on stream though, but that was really good fun. I got a bit nuts at the end, and SimCity. I've never really played SimCity. Any of the Sims at all, I've never really played. I have done City Skylines. I quite enjoy that one. If you're into something a little bit more random, go for Craftopia. That game is weird. Tell it's made by the Japanese, that way. I've also done things like Ark and Conan Exiles. I'm good, it's not just me who's played it. I don't remember who Saltpeter is. I've only got like a few hours in it, so I might not have gotten that far. And it's been a while since I played it. And I know they've done a few major updates since then. But it was a bit too new when I tried it last. Timberborn is one I want to try. Okay. I'm going to assume there is not enough gas in this. That is why it is not working. I don't know why there shouldn't be enough gas. To be fair, it hasn't even got a megapascal, so I guess. Sorry, kilopascal. So I guess there is gas in it. How are we looking? 32. For God's sake, that's going to take forever. Oh, that is so frustrating that I messed that up. Let's type drink. It's just going to see it. Not much in there, but it's enough to pressurize it quite heavily. Okay. Yeah, that's one of my issues with Craftopia, is it's trying to be too many things. I love it for its randomness. But yeah. Oh, it's the fact you can make cows and drop them into... Sorry. Make conveyors, breed cows, and then drop them into, like, massive soup bowls. And, yeah. No, I do agree it's trying to be too many different things, though. Oh, it's finally heating up. No, it's just that it's heating up now. Oh, excited then. Oh, it's pretty annoying that this is messed up. Oh well. I'll carry on with my last bit of this. Oh, I know. Like, I need to really crack on with, like, trying to get the last few author medals. I still want to try and do it in this season. Right, energy source. What day is it released on? Assume it's first. Sunday. Maybe. I've mostly given up on it. I think I could probably get one, maybe two more. Because there's a couple of them I could do if I can get a good run at it. The problem is that getting a good run at it is hard work. But like 21 I've got no chance of doing. 25 I've never actually, even the sum of best parts isn't close enough really to make it worth it. The full speed one, if I could get good enough at full speed, I could probably get. Then it's the weird uphill one with horrible dirt turns. I can't remember where I'm at now. So right now, this is my campaign. So 15, yeah, 15 I need to try and get. Can't remember what 16 is off the top of my head. 19 is the full speed. 21 and 25 I've got no chance. Oh, 16 is the full speed. Weird turny one, the mixed one. That one I should be able to get as well. I'm just never get a good run. There's one corner in it that screws me over every time. Hey, that's still pretty good going. That's still 15 of 25 medals. Only at 19 of 25. Although it's better than my first route, the spring season, where I got 16 out of 25. If I... Yeah. Volume back up. that give me larger pressure differential? Does. Sweet. In theory, that means it should pump faster. Two of these I'll see. It's taking ever to actually filter that through though. 2 kilomoles. Percent. Yeah. Pretty annoying that I've done that though. Right. Doing anything. Yeah. Don't think so. Assuming the pressure in this is just too low. I may, because it feels like it's acting a bit weird, just do a quick restart. Wow, that stream preview has got one hell of a lag. I'm basically already back in the game before it even quit. Right. Are you going to pave? Nope. I'm going to have to work that out at some point. But I probably need more pressure in the system. Frustrating. Right. Let me go get some drink before I carry on. Oh yeah. So another thing you have to do in this is monitor vital signs. So the planet choices are come up. New world. Moon, Mars, Europa, Min-Mass, Vulcan, Venus. Asteroid belt technically exists, but it's basically a creative own. There's not really enough to sustain you. Basically, Moon and Mars are easy mode. I'm on Mars because they've done a lot of major updates. What, this guy? Oh, I've got... How many hours am I on now? Team, tell me how many hours I've played. 520 hours I'm on now. Yeah. So anyways, Moon and Mars are relatively easy mode. Europa's a bit more interesting because it's really, really cold. It's minus 100 something degrees C. Which comes with some benefits but some challenges. Min-Mass has basically got no ability to do kind of renewable energy income, so solar and wind don't work on Min-Mass, which makes it a challenge because you've got to generate power via other means. Vulcan and Venus are fun because they're both really, really hot, which, opposite to Europa, comes with some interesting challenges. Vulcan's super hard because it has hydrogen in the atmosphere and it's hot enough that it auto-combusts as soon as you put oxygen in, which is very pretty. It's a bit hard work. Not where I wanted to go. Go that way. But yeah, they're slowly adding more complexity and more difficulty as they go. We're not getting easier, getting harder. because why not? Alright, go ahead and cut it down. But yeah, because it's got a full-on programming language in it, you can do some really clever stuff. Like, this is going to count how many items it makes and stops at a particular number. In this case, one. I only want one heavy carbon filter. Yeah, my poor character has now survived 160 days on baked potatoes. Oh, for... It's not my day for this, is it? Blooming thingy is messed up again. So, one of the fun little glitches you get on this is the game likes to randomly switch out which orientation these vents work on your pressurization space. Which causes no end of annoyance. Right. Out vent. Door the correct way around. Water bottle. Right. The correct way round has been found. Good. At one point, I'll work out how to show you what my base looks like when it's not dark. Okay, where is the sun at the moment? Assume we're not far off judging by that light line. We're far enough off that I can't see the sun. But yeah, a quick tour is I've got a bunch of solar panels up here, which are generating me power in the day. Then got a east and a west entrance, both look pretty much identical. A few wind turbines on top for generating power in storms. Hangar doors, which are these things that are glowing, which come down to protect the base in the middle of a storm. Manual entry for when I need it. The weird thing up here showing me what the battery charge level is. So at the moment I'm at like 90 something %, so plenty other words. Lights turn themselves on because I'm like that. Actually, I'll go this way. So battery room. Yes, 89% power of batteries. So lots of station batteries hooked up. Okay, that's problem solved. Rest of you are fine. Yeah. Cool. Then we go downstairs. So this hole I've been going through is here because I'm lazy, basically. That's literally all it's for. Then we've got stairs down to what's supposed to be the gas room, which is housing all the individual types of gases, plus combined types of gases, which is what I've been building to date. Then on the back of here is power generation. Kind of backup power generation. So I have a gas power generator in here. Currently it has no gas to use to power, so it's useless. This, when I have finished using it at the other site, the solid fuel generation, which is super emergency backup. But yeah, then the last point is through these two holes, there and one there, going to be the actual base itself, where you kind of put living quarters, production facilities, and all that kind of stuff. And at the moment, it's just a whacking great big space in it. Random tank is for temporary purposes, and last but not least is you have to mine ore. So I've made a room which I can dump the ore into safely. So it is purposely kept below zero because you have ice, and if you get above zero, the ice melts. Basically, you dump all your ores into here, they then get sorted. The ice gets processed and put into tanks downstairs, and at the moment, the other ores are just getting collected in this machine. But that needs to change at some point. I'm just at the point where I'm going to do so. Yeah, there is the very, very rapid base tour. So, are you going to behave? Am I starting to get 0.19% when he set? Oh, it's going down a little bit. Gone down 3. No, you're still not behaving. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with that, so I'll have to come back to that. An error message. Operational temperature efficiency 99%. Temperature differential efficiency 106%. Pressure efficiency 0%. I have a feeling it's that pressure. See, it's cool. Pipe networks, radiator, passive cooling, cooler, air conditioner. We install bar. Okay. Power consumption consumed by the activity 5 kilowatt. Yes, nice. It's not going to tell me anything about whether or not there's a pressure issue. I have a feeling that's what it is, though. Pressure efficiency 0%, which is stopping it running. I suspect it's just there's enough gas network. I'm almost at kilopascal, but I probably need to let this thing finish before I do. Right. Next, then. My next step is to get confused about what my next step is. Right. temperature recovery. So, my big tank that I've got up here is full of nice hot gas, which is from my furnace over at the other base, which was quite a nightmare to move over. So it's lovely 467 degrees C of quite a lot of gas. Basically, my energy recovery system is designed to capture a three-stage process, the first being heat exchangers, and store the energy in this yellow pipe, which is full of gas. Secondarily, it is to use a series of air conditioner, which are effectively heat pumps, to cool down the effectively move as much of that hot gas into the heat recovery system as possible. And then thirdly, I'm just going to vent the rest of the heat to atmosphere until it gets to a sensible level, where I will then allow it back into these tanks and into the rest of the system. That is my plan for the energy recovery system. I will then use that to warm up my basically atmospheric pipe, which is this one, which will contain oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide, which is for the living area. Basically means I don't have to apply heating to it normally. We'll still have to cool it, but I will try and do that via phase change. I have a tank of pollutant here, which theoretically could be liquid pollutant, which it can evaporate to cool it down the main system. So that is currently my plan. So I think for now, I'm actually going to start off with the atmospheric system, because that's really, and I'm tired. So, big tank. Smack bang. Here. This one purple, because that's the colour I use for some reason. I have not got many pipes. So, just for now, I'm just going to hook this up. Right. Then find exchange. Don't. This is the only problem with having this mid back. Radius. No. No. Alright, don't have any. I'm gonna have to go make some. The actual system I use is relatively simple. Go grab stuff. Ooh, do have one. Nice. Who are some of my favourite artist bands? That's really hard to answer for me. I'm one of these people that don't really have a favourite. There is no band that I would describe as I like their work. There are some I do like more of. Like I quite like Ellie Goulding. Just go to my playlist at this point. Tube. Easy Cross is one I'm starting to really like. It's kind of worrying when I read down this and go, huh, this is pretty much all just dance. Chainsmokers I really like. Subfocus and Dement. Yep, I really like. Oh, I've got Digimon theme tune in this. Yeah. I describe my music taste as high energy. I'm not even gonna say it's fast paced music. I just don't like slow music. Right. Out. Okay. Yellow. I do enjoy a bit of metal at times. But some of it I find a bit too... I like to be able to understand what I'm listening to. A bit too much noise, if that makes sense. Right. So that is going to be my control system for deciding whether or not I use radiator. Basically, turn that on when I want it to be heated up, then off again after. I also need some water. I need a changer done. Give me a minute, I'm gonna go get another heat changer. Death metal is also a bit too far for me, but like there's quite a lot of like AC/DC, Black Sabbath, things like that I really enjoy listening to. Just don't tend to float to it, if that makes sense. I need to be in the mood for that kind of stuff. Stranger. Yeah. My biggest problem when people ask me that kind of question is I don't really pay much attention to who plays music. I just decide whether I like it or not and I save it. Because I don't really want to reject a piece of music just because it's by somebody. I think music should be tempted. If that makes sense. I'd probably say one I probably move away from more than others is rap. But even some of that I quite like. It's just some of it's a bit too far. My liking. Oh, stop. Like. Done it. Round. Right. I need a digital valve. Right. Roll with up or not. Which of course I am out. One sec. I'm going to pick up my laptop. I don't need you right Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't make a playlist for so long. I've only started in the last, like, I don't know, 6 to 8 months of actually making a playlist of the stuff I like. So it's quite short at the moment still. Getting longer, getting more complex. But no, I completely agree on that. Just about anything is good. Just some stuff is better than others. Five. I may as well drink, dump out waste gases, stock other gases. Okay, you're empty. Running. Okay, good. You're working the right way around. Drink. And my stuff's done. Right. So, I think I'll probably control the heating system from one point, same point I'm controlling gas tank. I only need 5 things on the network, which is the tank itself, 3 pumps, and 2 heating controllers. No, I need. You need. I need like that data. Move it over to this. Might just go and collect the digital live panel. Should not. Oh well. So, this guy. He. Pump. Great. Right. I suspect I'm going to be in trouble here because I don't think I'm going to have enough pipe to actually finish this. That could be interesting. If I ever run out of pipe like that. Okay, where's that one? Up. Right. Out. Wait. Right. 2 done. The only annoyance about this one is taking your meter. Because, annoyingly, all the other ones are in the way. And also, annoyingly, should have put the 2 the other way around. Reason for that is I'm going to bring green one through here, it goes nicely into there, theoretically. So, knowing the other stuff is in the way, of course. Of course it is. Feel like okay. What up, Charlie? Yep. This game has a thing genuinely called pipe porn. Like, I'll see if I can find one of my old pictures of my pipe. Are you just going to work that, or are you going to be paid? Saying you're alive. Oh yeah. DJ, another nice thing about this station is it is fully multiplayer. Don't. Hey, it's alive. Pipe porn. This was the previous base I made. There is also cable porn, but Bear would tell me off if I talked about cable porn too much. You... Charlie, how could you have missed quality Trackmania? Although, I can't say much, I haven't played it since last Thursday. Let's just ignore that fact. Oh. This is gonna get messy, isn't it? How get that fly out? Got it. I don't know how, but I always manage to make these things a bit of a mess. And so I'm not going to stop making a bit of a mess now. Nope. I wanted that. Right. Nitrogen is hooked up. Now I need some power to it. Go up, cable. Why not? I think it was mixed today. I bit of everything. I was watching Virtual play it before I started stream. And he was not loving it. Mostly because he was getting smashed, but let's ignore that fact. This current objective in the game is build a base. I am currently building atmospheric systems to allow me to actually make pressurized spaces that my character can breathe in. So this purple tank is going to be a mix of nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide, which I can then use to breathe in. Because it's quite nice being able to breathe in this game. It has its benefits. So I've been told. Yeah, and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere means you can grow plants, which are also useful, weirdly. Okay, that's all that lot. Stop. You know what? Let's go out the other side. How? That doesn't. Pipes in the way. Chip. Yeah. Weird thing that breathing is good. Kind of nice if you didn't have to breathe. Curse the human body for being so inefficient. Although technically, if I got the DLC which has a droid in it, you don't need to breathe, you just need power. Which is harder than it sounds. Right. Name some stuff. Pump into. Pump O2. Pump CO2. Valve moss. Valve water. There's also a different DLC where rather than breathing on oxygen, you breathe on nitrogen, which is also an interesting one. Because if memory serves, oxygen is toxic to that one, so you actually have to have two different spaces to breathe in. CO2, O2. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you can't really pay to win on this. Technically, winning will take you like an hour. Because technically, winning is getting off the planet and that is not hard to do. Just where's the fun in that? Basically. Right. I need a pipe thingy. I can start what I'm now doing. Pipe analyzer. Liquid one to be exact. And it's dark again. One day I'll leave this base and it'll be daytime so I can show you what it looks like outside. But not now. I don't even know where the sun is. No streak of line showing the sun anywhere nearby. Yeah, turning the sun on in this game is kind of annoying. I don't. Atmosphere. Foul thing. That's the one. I had one there somewhere. To be fair, I've built an underground base, so vampire mode. Did you see my explosion in the end, by the way, Charlie? Because I did make one in the end, if it didn't go quite according to plan. Charlie! I literally did it for you and everything. Are you really, though? Do I really believe that you're kidding? So, relatively easy. I'm about to chip. Don't worry, I don't believe you at all, Charlie. So, LB. Pressure. Yep. So. E. Is less than 4,000 megapascal. We do T0 on R0. That'll turn CO2 on. O2 is kind of the same. Ratio oxygen to be 30%. One. Into nitrogen. 30%. You don't have to code in this game. Can do this via other means. This slot is called logic circuits. Basically, it's doing the same thing I'm doing. But each of these takes up 10 watts of power. That's 30 watts of power total. And you need at least 3 per operation. And I'm about to do 5 operations, which will be 150 watts, whereas this thing only takes up 50 watts, but you need to program. So, Ultimate Geek, basically. It's a MIPS programming language, which is like hardcore machine level. So it's not even smart enough to know that once it gets to the end of the list to go back to the start of it, you have to tell it to do that. Right. I want this at 25 degrees C. assume it's programming. Oh, the block diagram style coding. Okay, yeah. So 297 Kelvin. I want SDB on R0 quarter. Basically the same thing, other than I need different code. Micromise. Oh. See you in a minute, shall we? Right. D0, D1, 2, 3. Right. That should fill me up a tank of thingy at correct. I don't know whether it's actually temperature in it. A little bit. Perfect. Right. Should have got water when I went back. Whatever. How are we doing of draining out my oxygen? Halfway-ish. Okay. Still gonna take a while, yep. Okay. That is atmospheric gas. Up. I have 18 pipes left. Plus 9. 9. Right. So, heat recovery. Start with stage 1, which is going to be direct transfer of heat from a hot return pipe to my recovery pipe. Basically, the only control needed on this is I don't want to cool off my recovery pipe. So if the gas inside the thingy is too low, I don't want to carry on. But I do want, so I will probably accept a little different. I need to set some pipes. I actually have an idea. I need to put a door space. I can just leave something running, not worry about it dying in store. That probably go. Yeah. Yes, I'll do. Plastic, welding plastic. Always a good idea. A just as good idea as crowbarring in glass. Okay. And get somewhere. Right. You be last. Whoa. Ho, ho, ho. I then need to run around with a welder and weld up the rest of the base plates and yeah, then put sheet into the roof. Probably also worth moving that light there on top to rather. Then I'll be able to see it better from the other base. Oh, in, please. I'll be good, I promise. Maybe. Right. Weld up. The outside wall. Just easier. Almost there. Right. Now we need to move that light. Put the light back in. There we go. Right. That should mean that providing I remember to close the doors, stuff won't get blown away in here now. Right, direct heat exchangers. Where were the direct heat exchangers? I'll need to come back shortly anyways for the pipe, so let's not bother with that. Door. What a lovely looking cube that is. It's fine, it's practical rather than useful. Right. So, where am I going to put the... Effectively, I've just got a whole bunch of heat exchangers. It's a combination of the brown pipe and the yellow pipe. So, where's it? Pets. Pets. Did you see a pet? I mean, there kind of is a pet. I don't remember what it's called. I have no idea where to find that. You can also have chickens. They're a pain in the ass. Wait, why does a chicken have a brain slot? What? Hold on. What on earth? Why? Okay, I don't even want to know. Moving on very quickly from that. works. Okay. I assume we need welding. I assume it's sheets. Nope. It is a web kit with a wrench. Right. Now I weld. Of course, one's a different colour just because he's opposed to yellow. Right. Then needs yellow pipe. There we go. Right, so that's one side of that hooked up to. And then need brown pipes on the other side. That's the colour of my waste pipe. So, stay up. See. No. I would love a dog. But unfortunately I work 9 to 5 job. Sometimes from home. But not enough to be able to justify having a dog. It is on the thing to have when I'm retired list. Or if I can get a job that doesn't means I can actually be around. No. I'll give you another clue to that if you really want. I live in the West Midlands. Oh, I'd love to be up there with Birch and Maggie. That would be amazing. I don't particularly like my job, so, well, the job itself is fine. It's just, let's say, not what I expected it to be. Yeah, you keep that copium going there. Charlie. Right. That should start heating up that. Perfect. I mean, this lot should be nice and heating up. Perfect. And so should this one. Also perfect. Good. Oh, I'm well aware that there is very, very, very little chance I will ever get that opportunity. Doesn't mean I can't hope. And you can't take that bit away from me. You know what, having moved this to move, now it's in the way. Yeah. So, ground pipe somehow needs to get from there over to there. Yeah. Down like that. Two. Down. And down like this. Where I want. Okay. The last thing I need here is a digital valve. Spot on return valve. Basically, the point of this bit is I want to make sure that the temperature of the brown pipe is always higher. Orange pipe, otherwise it'd be cooling down my recovery system rather than heating up. The simplest way of doing that is to use a digital valve that when the temperature is high enough it allows transfer of liquid, gas, and then you close it and pull a suction on this side, non-return valve will turn on the thing. The colours are four materials kind of. White is oxygen, green is nitrogen, pink is hydrogen, this blue is water, this is not nitrous oxide, orange is pre-combusted gas and it'll be about 2000 degrees C. Black is pollutant and I'm basically using it as an intermediate between quite a few things. And grey is carbon dioxide. Additional to that, I have purple, which is atmospheric gas. Brown is what I classify as waste gas, but I've also for some reason used blue insulated pipe waste gas. Why I did that? Drug. But yeah, the colours are entirely arbitrary and just things I've set to help me understand what I'm looking at. Because otherwise you'd look at what this pipe lot and go, the hell was all these pipes again? Whereas by colour coding them I can kind of tell what they are. Or at least I can tell what they should be, I should say. Just realised a minor problem I've created. I actually need to put a bypass on this grill. I actually want the gap to flow into the end of the recovery for now. because it's quite hot still. 150 degrees C. That is getting pretty close to where I want it to be. In fact, it's getting so close it stopped transferring heat. Oh. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted it to do. Okay, so once the heat in the waste pipe has gotten to a certain level, it will then go through a series of air conditioners which will pump the heat, a little bit more of the heat into the waste recovery, so hopefully then the waste recovery is higher than the sort of neutral temperature. So that is the next stage of it. Okay. So I put those in very slightly the wrong spot. Those there. I'm completely out of pipes again. So grab some. I need to put these mains out so they get pretty chunky on their power usage. And I'll blow out the normal power cable, so yeah, let's not do that. Right. So, with these, setting, let's say 0. Can't imagine I'll ever need more than that. Basically, unlike what I usually do when I do these air conditioning units, where I hook up the input and the output, one thing, I'm actually going to do this a little bit differently. It's just going to be a single pass-through. So, get waste gas into one, come out, round, into the other, out, round, into the other, etc., etc., etc. It will just basically pass through them in succession. From there, additional heat losses will be conducted via thermal radiators into the atmosphere. But I'll come back to that bit. So, down my last. Don't like that sound. Hold on. Why have I got that sound? Right. Froze all my carbon dioxide. Whoopsie. Okay, good. It's gone back up again. That could have been quite bad. Right, what next? What are you doing? Point 0.6, 0.2 down. So getting there slowly. Oh, up now. 0.9. Perfect. I don't like that sound.
Critical.
Sorry. Oh. That was not what I was expecting to blow out. Why did you blow out? Ah, it was boiling up to 400 degrees C. Okay. Right. Thankfully, that didn't lose me very much, so... Who? Okay. I need to be careful of that because it's going to have that issue in this pipe as well. This pipe should be fine though. But that probably means I want to switch which pipes these controls are on. I want to stop it on the other side, basically. So, like that. And I got someone short, aren't I? That was not what. Yep. Turn off the magic a second. So replace that pipe. Pick you up. Pick you up. Of course, I need another vegetable valve. Sigh. Well, that's one. Okay. Right. So that should change the style of control, but should now work. I need more digital valves when I go back. Get rid of my two other direct heat exchangers. And hopefully pick up a few thingies of like. It says me slightly that I can see all flashing lights through the supposedly solid walls. Moving on. Leave that open because apparently it's quite warm in this room right now. Whoops. Hey, pipes. Change. Oh yeah, there is actually a petting game. Luna. Really, really creepy looking cat. Really disappointed they have dog cats and dog pets in this game though. I'm a dog guy, not a cat guy. Annabelle? What do you mean by Annabelle? Okay, I definitely don't want to know who that is then. I do not like horror movies. Right, so the question here is, do I single pass on these? Really haven't made my life very easy here, have I? Okay. Now let's do multipass. More fun to do things complicated. Basically. Question is, how do we get that pipe from there to there? Obvious solution, turn these things around. That would probably have been really sensible if I'd done that like a Let me just lose a bunch of that work I did. Let's pick up Power cable. Oh. Yeah. Right. You know what? Just do 6 for even sakes. I have no reason to do 6. I'm just doing 6. Right. Now, come on. Directly into the other. Okay, then I need to work out what I'm doing at the end. Right. I am going to put a little buff of tanks in. Just because I think it'll help. Assuming, of course, I can put it directly down. Right. These don't really need controlling. But I do need to that game. So I didn't need it. There it is. Okay. Energy recovery system part 2. Thankfully, these things don't have any pressure in them. Like that, I start them, don't really use any power. The only thing I need to be a little bit careful on when they are, don't over pressurize the outfeed. But I will sort that at a different time. I can't do it right now. Chuck her, I can't be bothered to do something. I don't need any logic on these, because the logic is done elsewhere. And yeah. Actually, whatever. Okay. I didn't make my digital valve, did I? Let's go do that. That's probably gonna be the last thing I do tonight because I'm getting really tired. Well, that's why I can see light. Because it doesn't load. It loads in the lights before it loads in the walls. Yeah, clever game, clever. If I ever watch a horror movie, I just don't sleep well the next night because I just wake up with nightmares. So I don't watch horror movies. How many of these am I getting? Oh, bloody hell, I can actually set that to 5,000. That's new. You can only ever do it to... Oh. Okay. I was wondering how many of those I was getting. That would explain that. Yeah, I struggle to sit and watch horror stuff because, you said, tension they produce just gets to me. I can't deal with it. But then also, and like jump scare doesn't work for me because I do actually get genuinely jump scared. Like, you'll hear me get jump scared just from nothing. Like a bug will fly into me, or I've been jump scared by the dishwasher clicking its way out. Yeah, so it doesn't take much for me to get jump scared. So I need to put a radiator on there to keep that basically. Do that or something. Yeah, and then I just get scared and I get nightmares, so I don't sleep well the next night. So I have problems sleeping. Please, I wouldn't consider myself an insomniac, but I don't sleep very well generally. Or at least, not all the time. Sometimes I sleep perfectly. Just not all the time. That was really idiotic of me, wasn't it? I'm not doing very well. You can tell I'm getting tired. Ow. Ow. Right. just so I show it. Show what I'm going to put in. I believe. These have out pressure out. Do stuff. So all these are going to be really, really simple. I wanted. It's not wanted. So, read output. That is below. $20,000. S R0 R DB mode R0. Basically means. Wait, hold on. Just realised something. I'm actually trying to process right now. I didn't put a valve in these, did I? Yes. That was definitely trying to process. Hold on a second. Whoops. I don't need to put a pipe up and see 350 megapascals and it's still somehow alive. How are you still alive, pipe? Like... You're only meant to take 60. I don't know what I've done to error those lamp. That was a bit too close for comfort though. Oops. So yeah, that happened. Alright. I'll leave that alone for now. I think I'm going to bed at that point because I almost just blew up my nice pretty base. And I don't want to blow my nice pretty base up. Yeah, all essentially this thing will do is it'll just stop the thing running if the output pressure gets too high. That's all my goals for that. I just wasn't expecting my output pressures to be quite that high already. Oh well, survived. 5, it's getting there. Getting there. Feel I need to put back in. Yeah. Just doesn't feel right now. I think the NOS is done though, isn't it? Yeah. I can dismantle the NOS a bit. Okay. So, I will probably finish this thing off while I'm away. for the next time I stream this, which will probably be at the weekend. And we'll be back with Trackmania on Thursday. As I said, I really want to have another shot at trying to get a few more of the campaign tracks, but not tonight. I'll probably have finished this off in the way that I kind of originally showed that linking pipe work. I'll also put in chips to pressure regulate the outputs properly. I could probably put in a little bit of code into there to actually do input as well. That's what I actually had. There's no point running it if... Yeah. Have a good one, DJ. I'm about to finish anyway, so... see you next time. So... True if... less than 2 megapascal. True if above 0. So, and those, you want both of them to be true. Yeah. And if that one's false, or if it's either equal to 0, or there's too much pressure, you want it to stop. Or if both of them are false, you want it to stop, which is and. Correct. Cool. Yeah. There's no point doing that because it's literally going to fight itself. It's just going to try and pump heat from one to the other, and those radiators over there are going to pump it back again. So there is no point doing what I was trying to just do. Right. The pressure is now in 2. High on that. Okay. So yeah, I'll finish off this thing. I will probably stop here still. And then I'll work out how I'm doing the radiator cooling next time. I suspect what I will do is use 2 more of those heat exchangers to exchange the liquid to another gas pipe, and that gas pipe will therefore by phase change probably. I will have to come back and work that one out. Probably do a bit of phase change, but there'll probably also be some... it'll probably be worth cooling off with radiators to begin with, and then at a later date cooling off with, and then doing a final cool with phase change. Probably the best way to go. Yeah. But I'll have to create a link to the outside world to do that, sensibly. Which will have to happen. It will. Yeah, that's quite good progress today. I'm happy with where I've gotten to. Oh, kill it. That is fine. But yeah. So, in the process of playing, it should also have finished sorting this out, and therefore I should be able to pressurize this and get this thing exploded. The explosion started in this guy, which will be nice. Yeah, that should be where I'm at. Then the last thing in this room, which I might do again offline, is to pipe up these brown pipes. With these, why these things are on insulated one. Should just be. Those then get piped up to the outside world. Be released off because they're the emergency venting system. Yeah, I'll probably do that and just tidy this thing up while I'm offline, and hopefully get this thing finished, or cleared out of its stuff, and therefore I can actually start all processing. Now, actually, I need to leave that on. So that guy needs to stay on quick. Yep. Alright. I am going to head off then. Let's take a screenshot. There's a lot more pipe now. Wait, pipe. I'm trying to find a good shot. There we go. Right. Now I am going. Have fun, everyone. Bye. Bye.